So, hello. I'm glad that you decided to just click on this video and listen to what I have to talk about on tonight. So, yesterday I was just chatting about my YouTube journey, some challenges I have faced. And even though I am a small YouTuber, I still just feel like I should share my journey because you never know what people are experiencing, what they're going through, or what kind of encouragement they're looking for. For me, I'd rather receive that encouragement from smaller YouTubers to see what they're doing, how they're keeping themselves, and to see them don't continue to build their platform. So, it's not saying that you don't get encouragement from people that have already done it, but it's just really hits home for you when you see someone else trying to do the same thing that you're doing. Now, tonight, I do want to talk about commitment because I do believe commitment plays a big role in this because I had to really rethink what commitment is on this week. I had to really think about concerning the commitments that I have made in my life when it comes to schooling, being a single mom, with trying to be a content creator, a writer, taking business seriously, trying to get into entrepreneurship, and also even with my relationship with God, just thinking about the commitments that I've made in my life and what I'm doing to keep those commitments, maintain those commitments, because commitment has all to do with action. I said all to do with action. Now, I am going to say this, these are just my thoughts. I know everybody looks at certain things like commitment, success, and they have their own definition of meaning, but these are just my thoughts, commitment. And for me, commitment means taking action because words are great, words are pretty, but you need to take action on those things. Either you're going to go all in or you're going to go all out of it. You're going to pull out of it and you're not going to put no more effort into it. Now, I do believe that some things do not work out. I mean, that's just my belief. I do believe some things do not work out, but that does not mean throw away every commitment that I made because I had a small challenge. Now, I started to really look at this word closer when it comes to just different areas of my life, as I've said before, because commitment plays a big role just in maintaining great relationships, maintaining a great marriage just building a successful business, and even for those that do believe in God and want a great relationship with God, it plays a role in that. Commitment means that I made a decision that I'm going to take action and try to maintain this new venture that I step into or this new relationship that I partake in. Because I know that people nowadays just seems like they just want to give up on everything. Like if one problem comes along or one challenge that okay, let me throw it all away. And I don't want to work at it no more, or you just started YouTube, I would say this morning, and you haven't got any views or you haven't got any subscribers, and yet you want to throw everything away. Or you've been working at it years, but yet you just saying, hey I'm not gonna try to put no more effort into it, or you're not gonna try to see what the issue is or the problem is, or maybe it is just a timing thing. You may just do have to wait and continue to push at it. But commitment it takes having that desire to see something all the way to the end. And for me, I can just say, for example me as a single woman, I still have desire for marriage. And I want to start thinking about the type of marriage that I want to have. I don't want to be in a marriage where it's just all about me. It's not about my husband. It's not about his needs or even my son or even the future children that I will have. But it's all about me. And that's not what a marriage is. A marriage is a partnership, it's a commitment. I'm committing to this other person. And that means putting aside, you know, any selfish desires and just putting my all into it. It doesn't mean just put myself back in the corner or push down my own needs and wants, but it's just learning that I'm in it with someone else and I have to consider that person as well. It's a commitment, it's a partnership. It's not something that I'm gonna throw away. Now one thing I did say, well actually I wrote in my blog earlier, I put in my community post, you want to see the link to that. But I have wrote down that when it comes to commitment, some of us are afraid to commit. Now, I can say I am afraid in some areas to commit to certain things because I'm very fearful of failure. And that is a just a normal thing for people. For some people, that is a fear of failure. And commitment it shouldn't be something that I should fear. It should be something that I just want to succeed at. And what I remember writing is that in order for me to commit to something, I need to know whether or not if I commit to that thing. I need to look at everything around that commitment. Do I have the time for it? Am I willing to commit to this toxic relationship? And I know that's just a funny thing for me to say, but some people are willing to commit to brokenness. And when the thing falls apart and they just have their mouth wide open, be like, no, I put on my all into this, but hey, but you had red flags from the beginning. So when you get ready to commit to something, look at everything around it. Even if it's a relationship, look at everything around it, surrounding that person. Really get to know that person. Really get to know who they are. Can you commit to that for the rest of your life? Can you commit to those bad habits or this crazy thing that get on your nerves about them, some quirky little thing? Can you commit to those things? You have to look at everything surrounding that because we can find ourselves ignoring all the red flags and try to commit to something that is going to be destined for brokenness, be destined to fail. So when I look at commitment, I look at just putting everything I have into it. As I talked about earlier as a single woman, just having this desire for marriage, that commitment to me, right now is aligning myself with someone that has the same traits that I'm looking for in a husband, that had the traits that I'm looking for in a husband, and not choosing to commit to brokenness or choosing to be with a guy just because of desperation. But I'm very particular um, in what I decide to pick. I'm very particular in that because, yes, a guy can choose you, but I still got to pick them. I still have to pick them. Still, the choice is still going to be on me. I can't blame the other person. I still, I have to choose whether or not I'm being a willing participant in that relationship with them, going forward into marriage. So I have to be committed to what I desire in a husband and stick to that. Even as a mom, I committed to strengthen my relationship with my son, meaning that I want to continue to build that relationship with him. I don't want to just be this parent just to raise this, just do all, well, I guess the basic things of parents and, just provide for them. Of course, you get that protection, but don't build no type of relationship, no nothing, not trying to get to know them, anything. I want to build that relationship. I want to maintain that because just because you're a parent does not automatically mean there's a relationship there between you and the child. You have to work at creating that. It's not going to be automatically. You have to work at creating that. And also, even as a mom, make sure I make the best decisions for my son. Move forward to put him in the best, not just what I mean, that's not just do everything for him. What I mean is that put him in the best position in life. Because yes, I am a single parent, but that does not mean that I have to make terrible decisions because I'm a single parent. That don't mean it. That don't mean that when it comes to co-parents, it has to be such this crazy arrangement. It don't have to be like that. I want everything around me to be at peace. So I need to make the best decisions within my household so my son can have a normal functioning life. And even as for me now, I'm telling all just commitments in my life, just to give you some encouragement. So even now, um, as a person studying for a PhD, that I'm committed to contributing, my own thoughts, information to my academic studies, and not have behind fear, because I know how it feels if you're in this program and you feel like that, you're not smart enough or you don't have all the resources, all the things that your other classmates have. But I had to learn that I'm in this program. They set me in this program. So I'm going to put my all into it. And I do have what it takes to see this program all the way through. So I'm committed to it. So I'm not going to act like I'm this fearful coward or this fearful person that don't know anything, but I'm going to act like the scholar that I am. I'm going to contribute. I'm going to put the time in and do what I need to do. And just even as a content creator, as a writer, and wanting to, to learn more, to do more, and as far as marketing my books and getting deep into my writing, because I would love to, do TV shows and movies one day, and I need to commit to a schedule that allows me to upload consistently and to improve my craft. And that means just set aside time that I can do. Not trying to work myself to death. I don't believe in that, but at least working enough that I can see a success in my own life, my own work. That's gonna bring me, that joy and that peace just for working, with my own hands. And even as a real Christian, I say a real Christian because I know everybody that says a Christian, they're really not a Christian. But a real Christian, a person that do believes in God, I prioritize I want to commit to prioritizing my time with God. And yes, that can be a little crazy with me because I know, responsibilities that I have. And sometimes, when life hits me at certain points that I allow my emotions to be over my time. Like I don't give my time to certain things I should give my time to because I'm, weighing my mind down about this problem, that issue. But I'm learning that, if I want this great relationship with God, then I must make time for Him and not make time for the emotions, but make time for Him, and not let my emotions be the top priority, but let God be a priority and allow myself to bring, my worries and fears and things I'm thinking about to Him, and not carry it with me the whole day, not carry no problems around with me the whole day, but leave it in front of His feet because I want to be able to be a person that God can use and help influence other people and change them. And, just show them that, hey, it's a better way of life. So, commitment in the end is seeing a thing all the way through. Either you're going to put your all into it or you're going to pull everything out. That's the bottom line. It shouldn't be this thing when I make a commitment, oh, I'm already signed when I'm gonna quit. No, it should be, hey, I'm gonna see this thing all the way through. Now I may take some rest from certain things. That doesn't mean I'm gonna quit in that whole entire thing. I'm gonna do everything I need to do, put my all into it, and I'm gonna see what's gonna come from that commitment. So y'all have a great night. And also, if you enjoy this video, just you can like, subscribe, comment. As I said, if you can, hey, it's up to you. Like I said, I'm still trying to build this channel, build this platform, but I want to make, good content, talk about things that people really do, need answers to. So, like I said, feel free to comment, share your thoughts, and I will see y'all again on next week.